Hello, Cancers. Hi, I'll be doing good. We're going to be doing a mid-month June 22 Timeless Love reading check-in for you. You don't even have to have Cancer in your chart. You don't even have to watch it during the mid-month. Watch it whenever, wherever, and if it resonates, it resonates. I just want to say thank you all so much for all the love on the last Cancer reading. I've never had a video do that well in my entire life. I just want to take the time to say thank you for everybody that has been showing love, not only on that video, on all the videos, but for some reason the Cancer video has just done really well. And I just wanted to say I appreciate you guys, and I figured, you know what, why not do a mid-monthly check-in for the signs and just see what's going on. So I'm gonna do it a little bit differently, right? So what I've been doing is I've been doing an intuitive type of reading. We still pull energies having to do with you and your person and in-betweens, but the way I do it is how I've been doing it with myself, and I'm starting to kind of integrate that into my channel, where I just kind of will pull cards given, a situation, usually like a love situation, and I'll kind of place the cards where they fit. And I come to find that it's easier for me to translate the messages when I have more space to use my intuition instead of saying we're going to pull for this energy, and this energy, because it's so intertwined and interwoven. But we're going to take a breath, say a prayer, and get started with the reading, okay? Alright, pray to God, Spirit, my guides, my angels, my ancestors, to please help myself, Cancers, and anybody watching see the clearest messages for the highest good of all involved in our love and relationships for a mid-monthly June 2022 Timeless Love reading. That is a mouthful. The mid-monthly June 2022 Timeless Love reading, romance. So what does Cancer need to know? What's going on with Cancer and their person? Okay. We got some cards here. Starting out bottom of the deck, we do have 3 Pentacles reverse, Cancer. What I'm what I'm hearing with this, well, could be you are healing from this, is what I'm hearing now. It looks like you're healing from the imbalance, right? You're healing from whatever imbalance it is you've been going through. I think in the last reading we talked about it had a lot to do with you, letting this person in to help you heal. And I feel like if you've decided to do so, you are now healing. You are in the space of coming back into balance. 3 of Pentacles to me can represent the mind, the body, and the soul, and really bringing those back into balance right now, Cancer. Right, let's take a look at your cards here. Yeah, exactly. This is really beautiful, Cancer. You have the Hermit, you have the 5 of Cups reverse, and you have the 9 of Cups, right? So I really feel like you decided to go within. You decided to take that time to heal. You let that person help you if that's what it was, but it really feels like you're in this space of healing right now. Again, you're coming out of this 5 of Cups. If it was in the upright, I feel like you would be still kind of in that space that we were talking about before, but it feels like you're coming out of that. You're in this really beautiful healing space right now. You're coming back into balance, and you're really taking the time for yourself, and I feel like that is what is allowing you to experience this beautiful 9 of Cups energy in whatever relationship it is you're in, right? And I feel like you've gained the wisdom of this 5 of Cups, and that's why the Hermit is here as well. And whether or not you are with the person, that was coming up in the reading, I mean, if you've not seen the reading, maybe go watch the last Cancer reading. It had a lot to do with allowing yourself to heal through relationships, and by doing so, allowing you to go within and heal within yourself. And I feel like that's what you did, right? I feel like that's the energy that's coming through. It's this really beautiful healing energy. This could represent another person in your life that has decided to help you and has brought you out of that sadness. They have brought the wisdom, right? Because the Hermit doesn't always mean going within. This can represent somebody that has brought a lot of love, wisdom, and support and guidance, and they're bringing you that wish fulfillment, and they're bringing you out of that 5 of Cups energy, right? Let's go and pull some cards here for you, Cancer. Yeah, bottom of the deck under the 3 of Pentacles, we have the 8 of Wands. That can represent, quick and passionate communication. I feel like whether this is you or another person, it feels like an in-between energy here. It feels like there's this sense of there has been some very open, honest communications about this relationship, and that is what has allowed you to really come into this deeper sense of healing. Because remember, a lot of the times, we can really come to terms with what we've been through by speaking about it. That doesn't mean you have to go and, talk about it on social media or talk about it to people that you aren't comfortable with. But again, I feel like you have decided to speak to this person. I feel like you and your person have decided to come into this space of healing where you're equally supporting each other, and that is what is leading to some very passionate communication between each other. I feel like you both are in this space of really expressing your emotions and expressing just how important this other person is to you. It's a really beautiful energy. It feels like this really nice, mutual, loving energy between you and this person. And it feels like you guys are you guys are bringing yourselves and the relationship back into the balance because you decided to go within and do the healing, right? With that Hermit, the Nine of Cups, and the Five of Cups reversed that we had. It feels like you've gained the wisdom that was needed. I feel like you kind of healed through a lot of things, and now you and your person are again sitting down, talking about what you've learned, how you can apply that to your relationship, and how you can really move forward in a way that's going to bring balance into both of your lives, right? I'm going to pull some more cards here for you, though. Yeah, Seven of Cups was poking out there at the bottom. It was in the reverse, and to me that can speak of like really letting go of the confusion. I feel like whatever it was you were confused about before, it is still actually sticking out here. Whatever it was that you were feeling confused about before is now clearing up, and that's because it feels like your person has brought in some very real and honest communications about how they feel about you, and you are no longer confused about what this connection means to you. And that's why the Ace of Wands came out. I feel like you're deciding to move forward with this person. You're deciding to start a new beginning here, and there is the opportunity for a passionate new beginning with this person. And it's something where I feel like, again, that equal communication you have had with this person is now allowing you both to start this passionate new beginning. I feel like there may have been a little bit of stagnancy in the beginning. There may have been some imbalances in this connection, but again, going within and doing the healing and facing your emotions and now communicating what you've learned is what is bringing you two both closer together, right? I feel like it's a lot easier for us to connect. I want to say a lot easier, but speaking about our trauma and speaking about what we've been through and what we've learned from those experiences really allows us to come into a greater sense of passion with another person. I feel like that is what really breeds a deep sense of compatibility. It's what helps people to come to an understanding of what the relationship means to each other, how to move forward in a way that's healthy for both people. And it's one of those energies of, it's like by gaining that deeper understanding with each other, you are now in a space of understanding exactly what it is you want. And it feels like it is this relationship, okay? Let's see, I'd like to pull some more cards here for you, Cancer. Oh yeah, I think that was the Fool. I didn't see it though, but I got a little glimpse. I'm gonna try to get maybe one or two more cards here for you. Oh yeah. Got the Fool. Got the Magician. And you have the Strength card. So I feel like you're having the courage to start to build this relationship. I feel like that if this is a new person, so I'm kind of picking up back on that story that came through for the first reading, for the first Cancer reading. It was this story of you weren't entirely sure whether you wanted to move forward with this person. And it had a lot to do with the things you've been through. It had to do with like family trauma. It had to do with like past relationship trauma. And again, I feel like you've done that healing. You're coming out of this hermit phase, and now you've gained the strength and confidence to move forward in this relationship. And I feel like that's why that Eight of Wands is here, and the Ace of Wands too, because you both are now realizing that you want this relationship with each other. And this is why it's coming together so quickly. One thing I've learned about love and relationships, specifically divine relationships, is when both people really want something, the power of both your minds manifesting that relationship is what brings it together so quickly. And that's why your connection is so solid, right? And that's what I'm seeing with the Strength card. It's like you guys are locked in with each other. You guys are just here for this. You're here for the commitment. You want this relationship, and it feels like it's here for you. It is that new beginning that you've been looking for. It is that stable beginning that you've been looking for, because the Magician here can represent stable manifestations, right? If you're thinking about this in terms of alchemy, I mean, you have all of the elements, and that is what is allowing this relationship to come together, because you're now building it from a space of healthy balance, and that is what is allowing you to have that Nine of Cups with this person, right? And I feel like that Nine of Cups, while it's not the Ten of Cups, it's because the Nine of Cups represents the need to cultivate that last cup within yourself as well. It's the ability to not enmesh with this other person, to be able to experience this emotional, to be able to have this emotional connection with somebody without fully becoming codependent, right? Because the Nine of Cups in the reverse would represent maybe a little bit of codependency, but it was in the upright, and so it feels like you aren't really in that energy anymore. You have healed from what you needed to heal from, you've accepted what you've been through, and that is why this relationship is coming through so strongly for you right now. Okay, I am going to do one more pull, and then we're going to close out your reading with the magical spell cards. Yeah. So let's see what we have. Okay. So we have the Six of Wands, and we have the Ten of Swords. So again, I really feel like this just is another representation of speaking on what it is you two have been through. Okay, I'm pulling this one out at the bottom of the deck. Six of Cups. Right. So this could represent a past person that's coming back around, but what I'm seeing here is whoever it is that you're starting this new relationship with, the Six of Wands is that balanced communication, is balanced passion, right? Especially with the Six of Cups and this Ten of Swords reverse. I feel like you're now really coming to terms with how your past has affected you, and you're being very vocal about that. It's this need to, if you haven't already, to be very honest with what you've been through with your person, like not necessarily like with your person, right? But like talk to them, like communicate with them, say, hey, like this is what I've been through in my past relationships, these are my fears, this is what I feel like might be holding me back from maybe having this balanced emotional connection with you, and understanding that that is what is going to build a deeper sense of passion between you two. That commitment and that understanding is going to come through by you being honest with what it is you've been through, Cancer. Okay, we're going to close out your reading though with I'll show you, it's the magical spell cards deck. Okay, Spirit, what does Cancer need to know? Closing messages here. Okay, I'm going to pull two. So bottom of the deck here, Cancer, you have Destiny. It says, all that I shall need to know as I walk shall now be shown. So I'm feeling like this is like a destined connection, right? Because we do have the Six of Cups right here. So this could very well be soulmate, twin flame type of connection, past life connection, stuff like that. But it does feel like a destined connection. And again, I feel like this person is what is going to help you further heal on your journey. I mean, I feel like that was the main message for you, was kind of let this person help you heal. It feels like you've decided to let this person in, and you've understood that this is a very beautiful connection brought to you by the divine to bring a deeper sense of healing into your life, because I feel like that is what a lot of the times what relationships help us do, specifically soulmate connections and twin flame connections, right? But you got dream sweet, sleep deep. And it says, sleep that's deep and lasts till morn, wondrous dreams for days reborn. So for me, this just feels like you're in this really dreamy energy with this person, right? I feel like this connection here, you're now that you've kind of given in a little bit to what's going on between you two, there's this sense of really accepting the destiny of the connection, how dreamy it really makes you feel, and how it's kind of bringing you to a sense of like childlike playfulness. And that's why we got the Fool as well. It's this connection that's allowing you to dream again. You're dreaming in the future with this person. You're imagining what life would be like with them further down the line. It looks like you are already involved with them, but you're both in this space of like really dreaming about the future together, guys. It's not bad at all, because it says harvest. Here's your final card. It says, as the waves of the ocean are infinite, as the trees in the forest grow tall, let my work now bring me to harvest. I am ready to receive my all. So Cancer, I feel like you're really in this beautiful space of receiving, right? It feels like you're open to this now. There was a sense of maybe being closed off for your last reading with this person, but now that you're opening up to this connection, I feel like both of you are now opening up to this connection. And this is what's going to allow you to deepen your I keep saying commitment, even though I mean passion and emotional, but maybe that's the case. I feel like you're deepening your commitment with this person. I feel like you and this person are having some very real conversations about your past, and that's what's allowing you to work past the blocks that may have kept you from moving forward with this person. But that's really all I have for you, Cancer. I really wish the best for you and your person. Just continue to be authentic in your communications, be honest with what it is you've been through, be open about your fears, and understand that the right person will understand and will be willing to help you work through those fears, and they will not hold them against you, Cancer. But regardless, this is a beautiful destined connection that you have here. Enjoy it and have a beautiful rest of your month. I will see you when I see you in your next reading. Thank you so much for watching, Cancer. Bye bye.